become nuns, then there's going to be a problem.
I think we already have the problem. This is not something about, we're not talking about the future. We're talking about the past, in the sense we have a few children's homes that are run by nuns, but the staff are mainly lay people, and we're moving very quickly to a model where nuns have to abandon the usual important work they were doing with young children because of lack of vocations, lack of young nuns that are able to give a service as they used to do, which is 24/7. And we're moving to a model where you have to employ lay people who are not able, because of family commitments and work commitments, to offer you 24/7 service, and also which pose questions of screening and then responsibility when it comes to the everyday running of these children's homes.
In addition, it's probably quite costly. I'm assuming the lay people are not voluntary workers.
No, we're not talking about voluntary work here. We're talking about paid employment, which actually makes one realize that we have never costed and never really appreciated the unpaid contribution of hundreds of religious throughout the history of these islands. Because when you then need to cost it, or you pay for the same service, you realize that it's not only about wages, but it's also about motivation. It's also about that extra sense of motherhood which the nuns brought to so many children's homes, to so many generations of children who needed special care because of so many different circumstances. Having said that, I think that it is very important, and this is one of the things that I have spoken about to my staff, is that we need to not only give a service that is good and up to standard, but we also need to continue the great tradition that so many religious nuns and priests have given to society. And we also realize that we can't do it on our own. And so the future is an agreement with government, and so it would be a private-public partnership that would, to a certain extent, I would say, keep this service running. Because, as you say, expenses are getting very prohibitive.
With regards to donations, etc., have you noticed a decrease over the past, let's say, 10, 15 years or anything of the sort?
No, because we do publish our accounts every year, and donations are constant. I would say that they've reached a plateau, sort of. But the problem is the expenses are not the same. So this is the problem we're facing. I have to admit that I have decided, for the good of the church, to have people with different skills around me and different types of expertise, but that also means spending more money in offering the best possible service to our community. But we need to get on with ministry which is adequate to the needs of the church today, and I believe that if we don't waste our resources, God will provide.
Do you think there's a crisis in church finances in Malta?
Not yet. Not yet. I can't read the future. I think that if people realize that we're there to serve the common good and we're responsible with the way we manage our money, that's a very important thing. I think that decisions taken in the past when property that was not needed was given to the government for a social purpose, I think we're in the right direction. The fact is, of course, that investments do not yield as much as property would yield, and so that has been a great blow to income. But I think that we need also to have expert advice into the best management of the funds we have in order to be able to continue with our mission.
Speaking of the land transfer to government, had you the opportunity, would you have changed that agreement in any way?
I think I would have asked for more. Tipo Oliver Twist, sort of, would I have some more? Because the running price for one tumolo of land was 400 euros, when one tumolo of land is now 15,000. So I would have upped the price a bit.